welcome back to this YouTube video. Today I'm painting on random things. I've never done this before, so we'll see how it goes. So now I'm starting off by cutting off the piece of string what was connected to the back scratcher. I'm actually painting this for my dad and we got this at Pier 1. And now I'm just taking off the barcode with the price on it. And then now I'm taking a blue piece of tape and wrapping it on the top as I don't want any paint to get up there. And it's also going to leave it with a nice clean line. But it did not work so well for me. So make sure you get all those air bubbles out from the tape because I got paint under there and I had to clean it up later. And then now I'm taking some dark green and some light green paint. And I'm going to put that, or I'm going to paint that on the, forgot my words, the back scratcher. It did not work the first time. I thought it was, but this coat is just gonna be all one color. I was kind of disappointed about, but then on the next coat, I'm gonna try to make it marbled. As you can see in this clip right here, it just all turned out to be one color while I was painting, because I kept on having to like fix up some of the areas on it, so never got that marbled effect. So here's it when it's dry, and now I'm about to show you what I'm doing to make it look a marble effect, because now that it's dry. So I'm taking some light green paint and just putting it on the dark green paint so that you can kind of see the marble effect. It looks better in real life than it is on camera. I don't know why, maybe it's just my lighting and you guys can't see that as well. Yeah. And then you'll see right here that I am taking some Mod Podge and I'm going to paint that all over it because I want to make sure it has a nice clean layer on it so it doesn't chip. Now I'm taking out the tape and you can see I have some paint underneath it. So I'm taking my dotting tool and some white and I'm making a nice clean line on top of that, which actually was really tedious. So I would rather just do the tape way, but my tape did not work. So you really gotta be careful on that. So I honestly did not know what this thing was. It's just one of the pieces on top of my bed on the edges of it. And this one fell off, so I decided, and I had this bed since I was very little, so it's all dirty. And so I decided I really wanted to paint this. And that's where the nail was, or like a little dowel and where it was before. So I'm just gonna start off by painting it white. So the colors, because I'm doing a really light yellow, so I really want the colors to go nicer than having to paint lots and lots of coats. And then right here, I put it on a piece of paper towel so I could get the bottoms without getting it on my piece of cardboard. I'm actually doing this in the not normal place I usually film my videos. That's why it's on a piece of cardboard. Now I'm taking some yellow and pink. First, I'm going to mix the yellow with some white, and this is going to be like the base coat, or the base coat on the, I'm going to call it a stopper. I don't know what that means, but. And then I'm taking some light pink paint and I'm making some polka dots. I don't know why, I just really like polka dots. I don't have any clothes that have polka dots on it. I don't know, I just really like how polka dots just look. So that's why I decided to add some polka dots. And I just decided to place this on my desk. Here's the final product of it. I decided not to paint this one in Mod Podge because I didn't want it to like look that way. And as you can see, some of the paper towels stuck to the bottom, but no one will be seeing the bottom, so I'm just not too sad about that. This is my charger, which actually goes to my iPad. I already covered up some places where I did not want to get paint on it with some washi tape. I also took off the top corner of it because I wasn't going to paint there anyway. And so now I'm going in with some yellow dots, and I'm actually going to make some daisies. This was actually really tedious to do the petals of the daisies with white. So right here I'm going to show you. It definitely was longer than what I thought. I would have done a different technique if I thought of it when I was there. I would not use a daughter tool if you're going to recreate this. It was just way too hard for me to use a daughter tool. And I'm going with some blue after I do the daisies. I'm just gonna do some polka dots after the daisies. But the daisies came out pretty good. Like, I would definitely want to add some of the daisies with some gray because the blue definitely popped out more than the daisies did, but that's still fine. So this is actually my pencil jar for my desk. It's just one of those yogurt jars which you can buy at Walmart or Food Lion. But I had this one for a long time and it was just clear glass and I just never got around to painting it. So I'm going to start off like all my other ones. I'm going to paint it white and I'm painting the whole thing white. I'm getting down into the creases inside. I didn't really need to, I just did when I was doing the rim. I would not really provide that because when I painted on my color, it didn't like, I couldn't get all the way down there, but you would never really see it with the pencils in there. So I don't think it was a big issue. It's your opinion if you want to paint the whole thing, I did not. And again, I'm going with some yellow. I just really like the color yellow too, but this one's gonna be a little different. I'm again gonna mix it with some white, but I'm also gonna mix it with some darker yellow, so it does have like that same color as my bed thingy did. I don't know what it is. And now here I am painting it on. This was actually really hard. I was debating to do the bottom, but then I decided I was going to, but then I didn't really like how it turned out that way because then of course the paper towel stuck to the bottom too because I just wanted to paint the whole thing at once. Yeah, just don't do that. And then as you see in this, there's lots of air bubbles, but at the top I also did a darker yellow rim because you're about to see how I'm going to use some different yellows to contrast with it. And now I'm using the exact same darker yellow, but I'm making a sun. And so this circle took me a really long time. It actually looks almost like an oval when I was done with it, now that I'm looking back at it. Other than that, I thought it was actually pretty good. And so now I'm doing some longer rays going around it. And then the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do smaller rays between each one, just to make it look, I don't know, it just looks better to me that way. And then it took me some tries on some, so I just smear it, and that made me kind of mad because I didn't want to do that. So this is actually my charger for my phone. And then again, I have yellow paint on my fingers from the past project, and I already washed the area where I do not want to get paint on it. And then I'm painting different things on each side. So the first one I'm doing a cactus. I really want to make the cactus just look like simple, so that's why I didn't like do like lots of details and their arms are uneven. I just want to make like, I don't know, just calming and simple. And now I'm making like this tropical-y color flower on top. Again, it's just simple. I don't add too much detail to this because I didn't want to make it too complicated. And then I added some teal dots to the cactus. And now I'm gonna do an ocean. I mixed in some dark blue with some light blue to make the ocean, and then some white paint to do the clouds. Then I went in with some gray paint to do the rocks that are beneath of it. But I was gonna do coral, but I did not really like it. And I'm so sorry, I did not film the final product, but you saw 3 of the sides, but on the last side was just a teeny sun, which you would see from before.